Hello there. Okay, so now we've got a wee bit of Scary Bo in the background helping us here for this one. This is the 225 method, which we're going to use for the base of this particular Easter cake to do together. And it is the 225 method, which is 225 grams of margarine or butter, 225 grams of self-raising flour and 225 grams of caster sugar. Added to this, we put 2 spoons of, 2 nice heap spoons of self-raising flour, baking powder, and 4 eggs. But that the recipe will come up for you, and it's an all-together method. So all goes in at one time, all-together mix. All straight into there, straight into there, straight into there. And I have, sorry, just put this in here. 1, 2, 3, oops, get that shell out of there. 4, 'That's them. Put that out of the way. And then just blast it. Now I have some milk nearby here because if it's not quite, I like it quite runny, the mix, when I'm using it. So that's my Victoria sponges are always, the mixture generally is runny. But we'll show you that as we go along. So just blast it for at least a minute, I would say. Run round the side and give it another blast again. You see it's oh, you can't probably see that, sorry, I'm just going to tip the camera up a tiny wee bit. Not enough to expose the stick, but here we go. There we go. So we're just now going to pop this, oops the daisy, just wrecking the place here, just trying to let you see the whole thing. You see, I told you I was a professional with all this nonsense, honestly. I'll get it right by the time we're on our way out, by the time we're all finished. Everybody else will have learned it before me. I'll show you the portions here in a minute when I've done all this. And these are just fun things, okay? They're just fun things to make with your wee cherubs. Or if you're trying to teach her or him, the older ones, try to encourage them to start baking or learning. This is a really simple, you couldn't get a simpler recipe than this one, really. It's very straightforward. Famous last words, but just... Crucially, when I put this in the oven, you do not open the oven until it's finished. If you open the oven and slam it shut again, there's a good chance your cake will collapse, so don't do it. Don't do it. Don't be tempted to do it till at least 22 minutes, 23 minutes in. See that? They're about half full. Maybe not quite as much as half full, almost half full. Okay, so here we are. These are the cakes out of the oven, and that's just exactly the right height that you want them at. She's just touching the top of the cake. And so you just we're going to decorate one now, and I'm not going to lie, it's a faff. Okay, it's a faff. Buttercream icing. chocolate buttons, milk or plain, doesn't matter, and white chocolate buttons, bigger ones, the giant ones, and the marshmallows, small marshmallows if you can get hold of them, doesn't matter, the pink and white, that's fine. Believe me, at this point I could not care less if they were black. Nothing wrong with a black sheep. Right, so you coat with buttercream. This is one I did earlier. Excuse me. I'm at the water stage. Need a bit of water to help me. Oops, daisy, that was silly me. That's what I really meant to do, of course. Right, that's that. So let's put a wee bit more on that and see if it'll bulk it up a wee bit. You don't want it to be too much because it's quite sickly. Buttercream icing can be quite sickly. So you've got that. And then just shoving wee mallows round about. Now there's a point where you have to be careful about how you put it in because you've got to get the eye in, the face and the eyes and the ears. And the emphasis here is on children's activity. If you had any sense, you wouldn't do this otherwise. You just make a normal cupcake like normal people and just, goodness sake, all this faffing about there. Anyway, there you go. Now, I have intentionally here left, I don't know if you can see there, but I've left this space there for the face. So the face, to do the face, you've got this button and a knife and you want to dig two sharp lines into the face, into the button, sorry, to make the face. It's just to make the wee sheep thing. Just like that, that's all you need to do. And then pop that on there, on the front of the cupcake. And then you get two buttons, that's your eyes. And you want just to act as a glue, you just put a wee bit of buttercream on the back of the button and put it onto the white chocolate button. Another wee bit on the back of this button and put it onto the chocolate button. Oopsie daisy, his wee eyes slipped. There's his eyes. And then finally, the bit that's the faff is this where you make the ears. Now all you're doing is chopping. You just want to cut this. There, just cut wee ears off. So I've just literally just cut a shard off. And I'm going to cut another shard off. And then you stick one in that side and one in that side. Oops, it is. I've just put his ear in upside down, but that's okay. And one in that side. And there's your wee sheep. There's one we made earlier. Meh. Sounds very convincing, doesn't it? Right, all you've got to do is do that 12 or 16 times and you're there. Enjoy. Will taste quite nice though, I must say. It will taste nice. I'm going to finish these off in private with a glass of water with some lemon ice and perhaps something else from Hare in it. And I'll let you do the rest in peace. Good luck. See you in a minute when we've finished them all. And there you have it, folks, my flock of sheep. And if you look very closely, you might spot a Stevie Wonder, a Marty Feldman, and a nod to David Bowie. Well, am I glad that's over. Enjoy, it's a great activity. I'm sure you'll love it. I'm sure you'll love it. And if you can't be bothered, you can buy these ones. They'll be online soon. That's all for now, folks.